So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes the Horizon Forbidden West flop narrative being shut down with the latest news, Spider-Man 2 set to possibly become the best game ever made from Insomniac Games according to the studio themselves, and an Unreal Engine 5 horror shooter is going all out on PlayStation 5. First, yes or no, will you be pre-ordering Spider-Man 2 when pre-orders drop or not? The PlayStation Showcase is almost potentially upon us. Big games are set to possibly be there from Sony first party, with one of them, of course, being Spider-Man 2. Hopefully proper gameplay there. I'll pre-order the moment the option is there, but that's just me. What about you guys? So comment below yes or no if you're going to be pre-ordering Spider-Man 2 when pre-orders drop or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the Horizon flop narrative being shut down. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, Horizon Forbidden West has sold 8.4 million copies, taking lifetime franchise sales to 32.3 million units. That's according to developer Guerrilla Games, which revealed the sales figures in a PlayStation blog post looking back at the studio's 20-year history. Studio director Jan Bart Van Beek described the figures as copies sold through to customers as of April 16th, 2023, as opposed to units shipped to retailers. So that's the real number that people want to know when it comes to sales numbers. How many copies got sold to the consumer themselves, not just shipped to stores or wherever. The game was released for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in February 2022, and a PlayStation 5 only expansion, Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores, launched last month. Millions more around the world have discovered Horizon thanks to PlayStation's subscription services and initiatives, including PlayStation Plus and Play at Home, said Van Beek. All told, it's a milestone we never imagined 20 years ago when we first started making games. He added, last of all, I'd like to share that we are so excited that Aloy's adventures will continue. Her latest mission takes her to the ruins of Los Angeles in Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores, and we can't wait for you to find out where she'll go next. So this highlights a couple of things. 8.3 million copies sold through to customers means sold fully. That is a lot of copies and is outselling Horizon Zero Dawn in the same time period, which sold 7.6 million. And remember that the game went to pass 20 million, Horizon Zero Dawn. So this one potentially could also pass 20 million as well in the long run. So it's far from the flop people on the internet tried to portray last year. A lot of people took hits at Horizon Forbidden West, which was weird just because Elden Ring was out, but it was a weird conversation, a weird narrative that was going around. Also, this once again confirms Horizon 3 is coming. They've confirmed it multiple times at this point. It's coming. That's basically it. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Spider-Man 2 best game ever made. Reading from Insider Gaming, it's needless to say at this point that anticipation and hype for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is absolutely white hot. However, the fan anticipation may pale in comparison to the lofty heights that Insomniac is aiming for the game. A clip from Insomniac's latest Twitch stream was captured by Twitter user, I'll have it up on screen, I can't say the name, and subsequently posted by Ivan Filarka, fellow YouTuber, hopefully I said that correctly as well, who is best known as the leader of the fan group Spider Squad. The clip features John Pequet, narrative director at Insomniac, who shares his excitement for the upcoming release, saying this: "Boy, am I excited about Spider-Man 2 that there's obviously not much I can say, but boy, are we really working hard to make sure this is the best game we have ever made, and we can't wait to share it with y'all." It's a bold claim to be made by the studio and is sure to stir up waves of excitement among Spidey fans, just as the game is gearing up to enter its promotional period. As it stands, we've only gotten one cinematic trailer, which was unveiled during 2021's PlayStation Showcase. So this is going to be very exciting, this Spider-Man 2 gameplay reveal. I'm just waiting to see the upgraded engine and how it's going to look running in real-time gameplay. The upgrades to movements, the swinging through the city, the fights. Hopefully this is also a bigger portion of New York we're swinging around in. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, another Insomniac game, gave us our first taste of what a full next-gen game from the studio Insomniac Games looks like. And that thing was gorgeous. I loved Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and I can only imagine how Spider-Man 2 is going to look. Thinking back, I remember we heard rumors that people at Marvel themselves confused gameplay with cinematics. So this is going to look ridiculous if that rumor holds true. And I can believe it coming from Insomniac. I already know the story is going to be great and hit right emotionally like the first game did. Insomniac have been on point when it comes to their releases, so I can't wait to see what we get here. But you guys let me know if you're pumped to see Spider-Man 2 gameplay or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, full upgraded next generation experience for PlayStation 5. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Team Kill Media has announced on Twitter that cosmic horror shooter Quantum Error will be arriving on PlayStation 4 down the road, with the studio going all out as much as possible for the PlayStation 5 within the confines of 60 FPS. Crucially, while the studio revealed that the PlayStation 4 version will be a downgraded build of what is coming to the PlayStation 5, Team Kill Media isn't sacrificing anything on PlayStation 5 for PlayStation 4, so it sounds like the PlayStation 5 release of Quantum Error is the place to be for the best possible experience. The PlayStation 5 version is next generation. We are going all out as much as we can on PlayStation 5 within the confines of 60 FPS. The PlayStation 4 version will be coming later down the road, and it will be a downgraded version. We are not sacrificing anything on PlayStation 5 for PlayStation 4. So that's what the studio said. This shooter has been in the conversation since before the launch of the PlayStation 5. It was originally exclusive, if I remember correctly, and then we started hearing it was also coming to Xbox Series X and S as well. In recent conversations, apparently they've had issues with the Xbox optimization side of things, which caused a fanboy wars situation to pop up on Twitter. But that's a whole rabbit hole on its own to dive into, which we're not going to do that here. The game was catching attention at the beginning because it was a PlayStation 5 next generation title. It also looked great in clips and in gameplay as well. And for me, it caught my attention because it's a horror title. I like horror, I like shooters. Combine them both into a decent game, I'll pretty much be there day one. This game was later moved from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, so expect this thing to look great at launch. It'll be using the Unreal Engine 5 Lumen technology for global lighting. It'll bring 60 FPS, and I'm sure other great Unreal Engine 5 features. I don't think the game has a launch date yet, but I'll check it out when it drops for sure. But you guys let me know if you like horror shooters or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps us. Subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Bring On the Weekend. We're almost here. The weekend's almost here. Some more gaming time. But the thing that's exciting about this weekend is that it leads into next week. And do you know what next week is? The potential time when Sony could announce this PlayStation Showcase, because the PlayStation Showcase could potentially happen the following week. So I'm excited for the weekend. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with Bring On the Weekend, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.